compound interest. Here's the terms you need to know to work with compound interest questions. The formula: A equals P, 1 plus I to the exponent n. What do these letters mean? Let's take a look. P is the principal amount of the investment or the loan, or we could call it the initial value. It's what you're starting with. A is how much you have at the end. What's the finishing amount? What's the final amount? I is the interest rate per compounding period. Interest rate is the amount of money, the rate for the amount of money you will earn or have to pay by either giving people the opportunity to use your money or because you bought something and borrowed other people's money. That's interest rate. N is the number of compounding periods. If you promise to pay the loan back in 10 years and it's compounded yearly, the number of compounding periods then would be 10. We'll take a closer look at this as we go. Now, let's look at this table that gives yearly interest rates and terms for compounding periods. Whenever rates are quoted, they're based on a yearly amount. So the word annually means once per year. The rate is expressed in that form. We don't need to do anything, and the term is per year, so we don't need to do anything with that. But what if we say the compounding period is semi-annually? Semi-annually means that twice a year interest will be calculated. The interest rate then needs to be divided by 2, and you will get 2 times a year that interest is calculated, so we multiply the term by 2. Quarterly means 4 times per year. 4 times means that we have to divide the interest rate by 4. We would then have 4 compounding periods per year, so N would be 4. Monthly means 12 times per year. For the interest rate here, we would have to divide by 12. For the number of compounding periods, we multiply N by 12. We'll look at this as we do the questions in this section. Here is a sample problem. How much money will you have if you invest $500 for 6 years at 4% per year, compounded semi-annually? Now, the principal amount is the amount we invest, $500. The rate is the rate per year, 4%. The term is over 6 years. That's how many years we're going to have this money invested. Now, the word compounded semi-annually means to divide the interest rate by 2 and to multiply the term by 2. Now, what does that mean for the solution? The principal amount, $500, take the interest rate, divide by 2, change it to a decimal would be 0.02. The term, 6 years multiplied by 6 times 2 is 12. Now, take these values and substitute them into the equation. We would get the amount is 500, 1 plus 0.2 to the exponent 12, which would give us $634.12. So after 6 years, you would have now in the bank $634.12. Now, let's look at a second question. Namisha borrowed $5,000 to start a small business. The interest rate on the loan was 9% per year, compounded monthly. She is expected to repay the loan in full after 4 years. The principal amount, $5,000. The rate, 9%. The term, 4 years. Monthly means to divide the interest rate by 12, the term by 12. So, the principal amount we leave, the interest rate we divide 9% by 12 and we get 0.75%, divide by 100 and we get decimal 0075. The term we multiply by 12, 4 by 12 is equal to 48. Now, substitute these values into the equation. A equals P, 1 plus I to the exponent n. P is 5,000, I is decimal 00752, and n is 48. So we will get as our answer 7157.03. Now, that's the amount for Nemisha. So she must repay that amount. How does she pay an interest in because she borrowed the money? Calculate the total interest by subtracting the principal from the amount. 7157 minus 5,000 is 2157.03. So she has to pay 2157 or $2,157.03 in interest. Now, let's see how to make money.